Anyway, a long time ago. And the song we're going to do is called Two Suns in the Sunset. And somebody's heard of it, which is a good thing. Anyway, it's a very appropriate song for now because the narrative of the song is about a bloke who's driving home in his van to go and see his wife and family on one evening. And the Third World War happens. What a bummer! You know. Of course he's burnt to a cinder, and so are they. And so is everybody else. Well, not everybody else. Everybody else, we now know, after the Third World War, everybody else who isn't killed, the 800 or 900 million who are killed immediately, but then there's the rest who survive, but for a little bit, and they die a horrible death of lingering starvation because there is a nuclear winter and everything freezes solid for about 2 meters and nothing can survive. So it's the end of the world. So, here's the question that maybe Two Suns in the Sunset makes us think about. Why don't we try and get our world leaders into the bar to chat to one another over a beer or a cup of coffee and say, hey guys, none of the people want us to have nuclear weapons dotted around the world. None of the people want it. Why don't we just get rid of them, start new treaties and get... Hey, so if you run into Schultz or whoever it might be, and if I run into whoever it might be in England, I've no idea, they change so often these days, let's try and persuade them to go down to the bar and sort it out, because I'm sick of worrying. I've been worrying about this since I was the youth chairman of the C&D movement in Cambridge in 1959. All right, that's a long time to worry about the bloody bomb. So please help me, help them to do a sensible thing, because it is very infantile and also criminally insane not to get rid of every nuclear weapon that there is on Earth. Right, that's the end of my speech. If you think about it. All right, so I'll just say this. Back in 1947, a bunch of atomic scientists got together, they formed a committee and they invented an idea, which was the doomsday clock. And they said, this clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen, and if the minute hand ever gets to midnight, that is nuclear war and you're all dead. And they keep readjusting how long the second hand it is now has got to go to get to midnight. And it gets shorter and shorter, and at the moment, it is the shortest it's ever been. 2 years ago, it was 100 seconds to midnight. They've now got it set at 90 seconds to midnight. I'm just going to go and get a suck of water because I'm feeling a little dry. And when I come back, you guys down here who near me, this is sort of magic, but I'll tell you it's a bit of a trick. I will stamp on the ground, and a bloke I've got, he's called Mike McKnight, underneath will press a button and we will hear the doomsday clock ticking because it's part of the sound effect of Two Suns in the Sunset. All right, I'll see you in a second when I've had a sip. windshield melts.